Ariel Helwani in Albuquerque, New Mexico, alongside Alistair Overeem, who meets Junior dos Santos December 19th, UFC on Fox in Orlando, Florida. And you guys didn't see this, but just moments ago, Alistair actually physically assaulted me as I entered this gym for the first time. You took me down, I was tapping, you ignored the taps, you gave me elbows to the chest. Quite frankly, I'm considering pressing charges. I'm just letting you know.
Aggravated assault, if you ask me. And I do have that background.
And what is that? What was the motive
Well,
here?
you know, we've got this thing going on, all these insults over the years.
Insults?
The iPad that did not come.
Right.
You know, actually, I feel like doing it again.
No. Now I actually have proof. No. Anyway, let's move on from that. How are things going for you here at Jackson Winkle John?
So no pressing charges?
No pressing charges, no.
Okay. Otherwise, I'll take you down again. No, everything is going great here at Jackson's. We had the beautiful victory of Holly Holm last weekend. Was that not beautiful?
Well, actually, that's what I want to talk to you about. Where did you watch the fight, and what was your reaction as it was becoming apparent that she was going to pull off this upset?
So we had the appearance at Route 66 Casino here. We were watching the fight on the big screen, 3,000 people, and everybody was into the fight from the first second. And when she won, the whole place just went bananas. For me, you know, Ronda Rousey had this thing about her. I mean, she is really good. She's really the way she finished her opponents. But you know, then again, now it's like entirely turned around, right?
Yeah.
Like, okay, well, she had beaten some girls, but who did she really beat? Of course, she had her armbar victories, but who? I mean, were there really?
So you think she was exposed?
She was definitely exposed.
Were you confident she was going to win? Were you like Andrei, who bet on her?
I don't bet on fights, but you know, and I didn't know who was going to win. I did not know. Of course, you're rooting for your home team, but she definitely did got exposed, and you know, did raise a lot of questions about the Cyborg fight because she doesn't want that fight. I already knew she didn't want that. Nobody, the whole world wants that fight. She didn't want that fight. UFC doesn't want that fight.
Why do you think that is?
Well, why do you think that is?
I don't know. You're the one that said it.
She got exposed
Okay.
by strikes, and what does Cyborg do? She strikes a lot, viciously, brutally. She beats up girls, guys, everything. So, I don't think, you know, she got exposed. And, you know, Ronda is a great athlete, tremendous. She's done great things in the sport, but, her game is now, people are going to do that to her again.
Do you think it would be a mistake if they do an immediate rematch for Ronda?
Well, to me, if you're a very dominant champion, that is what happens, right? The immediate rematch comes. If that's going to be a good thing for Ronda, I don't think so. But maybe it is. I don't know.
What was the scene like at this casino when she won? Were people going nuts? How are you celebrating?
Yeah, I was going nuts as well because my team we have got a new champion. So we're just jumping around, acting silly, and I'm actually, you know, thinking about it still, you know, enthusiastic and happy.
Yeah.
It was a beautiful victory. You know, it was a victory. That's one. Number two, the title, and number three, in that fashion, knockout. Women don't usually knock out other women, and this was like a knockout, no mistake. Boom.
Also, it seems like everyone loves her. She's been here for so long. The city loves her. The team loves her. Like, you genuinely feel like everyone loves Holly. What is it about her that everyone likes?
Well, she's very grounded. She's very down to earth. She's very respectful. She's got good manners. She just trains. She does her thing, and she's just a very pleasant human being. She's got that good energy around her. You know, I appreciate that more growing up, a lot more, and. I think that Ronda had that same thing when she fought Beth, right? When you're talking a lot of smack in a fight or before a fight, you're hyping the fight, but you're also kind of setting yourself up to fail to fall. We saw that with Beth versus Ronda, and now we saw it with Ronda versus Holm.
Okay, so you come back to the gym Monday, Tuesday. Are you a little more motivated? Are you like, did she inspire you, give you a little extra push as you're preparing to fight in a month?
I think, to be honest, she gave the entire team a push. Everybody was fired up. Everybody's very proud. Everybody's very happy. The coaches, everything. I can feel it in the gym. So, yeah.
Okay. And now we're approaching your fight. Hopefully, finally, we're going to see you fight JDS. In the back of your mind, is it almost too good to be true? Are you feeling the same way, like you don't want to jinx it? Because we've been waiting for this fight for a very long time.
I know. It's gonna happen this time. I just feel it. It has to happen. Yeah, I'm just making sure that I'm not gonna get injured. I'm sure that Junior's doing the same. It's gonna be a good fight.
You beat JDS. There's not much space between him and the title, right? But you also have a teammate here, in Andrei Arlovski, who's in that same spot. Is that going to get weird at some point?
Well, for me, it doesn't have to be weird. Back in the K1 days in 2010, I was also training with teammates who were in the same tournament. In the Strikeforce GP, I also had some teammates in the same tournament. For me, it's okay. For me, I think you lift each other up. So for me, that doesn't have to be an obstacle in this camp, in this gym. So yeah, let's see. Because even if we would fight, that fight is still in Atlanta, and I was going. That fight is still like a year away. So
You're not really worrying about it right now.
No, I'm not worried about it at all. He's my teammate. We train together. We are supposed to make each other better.
Right.
And if that one moment in time we will fight each other, then we will not work together, and then we're probably gonna not train separate, and then we'll fight and get out of the world over with, and then we're good.
The last time that happened, Greg removed himself from the situation when Condit fought GSP. Would you be okay with that?
Yeah. Again, this team is great, and I'm sure we're gonna find any solution to any issue. I'm not worried about it at all. And even if that fight would happen, that's still a year away, maybe a year and a half, 2 years. So, and it might even never happen. You never know.
By the way, how many fights left on your UFC contract? No comment.
Takedown? Question
Okay, last question for you. No, last question. You've been on both sides of the fence, on top of the world, beloved, and also you've received criticism. And now Ronda Rousey is receiving an incredible amount of criticism. People are kicking her while she's down. I mean, it's amazing. I don't know how much you've been paying attention, but it's been pretty mean-spirited. I'm wondering if a part of you feels bad for, I know she's not your teammate, but you've kind of been there before, and B, if you can give her any advice, what would it be?
Well, okay, so this is a good one. Of course, you don't want to kick people who are down. Yeah, do I feel sorry for her? It is a little bit, she brought a little bit up on herself, right? Yeah. That's why you get bashed. That's why you get smashed. I mean, if you stay humble, then no. But again, you're raising the stakes of the game. Talk smack, you raise the stakes. She was doing that. It worked for her this far. I'm going to be very curious about Conor McGregor, the other golden child, right?
Right.
It's going to be very interesting. You better pull it off at December 12th, 13th, whatever it is. So the whole world will be watching. Personally, I think it was a beautiful victory, not only for our gym, for the sports. Karma is out there, and yeah.
Do you think she got what she deserved?
Yeah, but that, who am I to say that?
Sure.
Who am I to say she got what she deserves? But I was, because she was raising the stakes and she talked smack and she was kind of lifting herself up, I was a little bit like, it was a beautiful moment.
Despite the quote-unquote aggravated assault, it is good to see you. It's nice to see a smile on your face. It's good to see you outside of fight week, because I feel like usually it's all business between
it's
us.
Tense.
Yeah, it's tense. But here, I mean, this is great.
I'm loose, man. I'm loose.
Yeah. You look like a lightweight. You're in tremendous shape.
Talking shit again.
No, that's a compliment. Look at that takedown defense. Okay.
Rock and roll. I'm good. Tap.
Where's my help?
Be there.
As everyone takes out their cameras. Again, you
Where's
saw
his nose? Where's his nose?
Albuquerque police. They'll be here very soon. Thank you.